Alright, gang, let's do this stuff. Let me get ready real quick. Almost ready. And we will be ready to get started. And make sure my phone's set up to make sure if anything goes wrong, I can check it out and fix it real quick. You. Alright, we ready. Let's do this. Let's queue up for a mythic raid, and then we'll do a delve, or a mythic dungeon, then we'll do a delve. And yeah, that's what we're doing. What mythic dungeons have we done? We've done Nexus Point, Algathar, Magister Terrace, Windrunner, Pit of Sauron. Let's see. So what do we have? Liquid plus 10. Oh man, dude, what the heck? I'm fired up. That's crazy. That's wild. That's wild, dude. Liquid's fucking. I would love to even do that, but I'm just no way. I don't even want to try to join that. I'm not even on that level. That's fucking nuts, dude. No way. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what we're doing. Nexus Point. Maybe I can get in that one. Sign up. 0.6 or +6 would be fire. Would definitely get me up a little bit. Then there's another liquid plus 10. Oh my goodness. What is that plus 10 for Skyreach? Let's see, Magister's Terrace plus 11. If Sauron 9, relaxed, and them. Sorry, Caverns. Plus 8. I haven't done these. These are all freaking ones I haven't done. Not trying to be complete noobed out. M0, don't want to M0. Nexus Point, ba-da-ba-doom. This is the worst thing about these, it's like getting accepted, but it is what it is, you know? Just gotta sit there and keep trying to get them. That down a +4. Nexus Point, I have not. Bit of Sauron, Magister's Terrace. Let me get in that one, come on. Bam, let's go. Let's see, Messiah Caverns, whatever is Dim Nalarock and Messiah Caverns. All right, we got this nice protein shake. Yeah, hopefully we get a healer in the tank soon. That's the only issue, is waiting for the healer in the tank. But as long as we can get that, it'd be no problem. Come on, healer in the tank, coming soon. Healer in the tank, come soon. Oh, I need to go in there.
I fight for the Reventus. I'll watch your back.
Thank you, boss. Thank you for the free XP, or the reputation, I mean, whatever. Come on, healer and tank, healer and tank. That's all we need. Healer and tank. Healers seem to be much more easy to get than tanks this season. Seems like tanks are not around.
Oraka.
What's worth the most? About the same one all. Nope, that's worth the most.
The Witherbark thank you for your help.
Come on, healer and tank, healer and tank. Let's go. Our professions are getting up there too. We got let's see, 82 and 79. Oh my goodness. Right. Who tanks that? Where they at? Where they at? Main? I forgot this is the worst thing about joining a beginner, not a beginner, but like, you know, just a thing that doesn't have a healer, I guess. Thanks. Come on, healer and tank, healer and tank. Come on. 100% the worst part of it. It's like, that's all we need to get going.
Our beasts favor bloodthirsty insects from the leech bog. Help us gather more for the hunt.
The heck? How's a herb growing inside a tree? Bro, this blows. Come on. Ugh. Where's the decaying diamondback? The heck? Bro, this sucks. Come on. Oh no, missed it. Oh no, I didn't. Alright, dude, we're gonna give it like, I don't even know. One more minute. Like, I don't know why it's so hard to find a tank and a healer. It sucks. It really is like the only way to get into a fast dungeon is if the healer and the tank, if there's already a healer or a tank in the group. Like, come on. I can just fly back, but by the time I Hearthstone, if this ain't here, I'm just gonna freaking leave and go do a delve because I want to actually play the game and stuff because I don't got tons of time to play. I'm only playing for like 2 hours tonight, so I don't got tons of time. And I just want to enjoy the game, you know what I'm saying? I want to enjoy the game. Alright, I'm gonna give them until I get to my delve. This is a new delve that unlocked. Alright. Sorry, gang. We're gonna do a delve instead. Do a tier 11. Let's do it. Never done this one before, and we'll get a nice. Let's go.
Greetings. Norbertos Surama.
Do the Darkway delve on any difficulty. Easy work. And then infiltrator, whatever the frick.
Stay here and recover. Your pain, my pleasure. I'll staunch the bleeding. Gather yourself. I'll take that.
Easy work. Come on, come on. It's like killing a boss. These aren't even bosses. This is just some random thing.
Not quick enough. Now strike.
Alright, who do I need to confront? Infiltrator Galkak. It's a weird name. And now 7 unobtainable aberrations slain.
Your life is mine.
I need to turn up my volume.
Take strength from this. I'll staunch the bleeding.
I don't know why there's so many freaking elites sometimes in these things. It's kind of lame. I'm not gonna lie. It's like, just put the regular monsters in here so we can zoom through this.
Your pain, my pleasure.
7 unstable aberrations slain. This is what I need to focus on.
Stay here and your life is mine. I'll staunch the bleeding.
I feel like I should have done like a tier 8 just because, a tier 9 just because I like a challenge, but also at the same time I'm trying to just run through these. And
My eyes on you.
obviously a tier 11 is going to have the least amount of, or the most health on everything, so it's going to take way longer to do.
Gather yourself. Your pain, my pleasure. I'll take that.
Valeria, or whatever your name is. What's your name? Valera? You do not need to be killing that stuff. Come kill
My
this.
eyes on you.
Come on, interrupt it.
The pleasure is mine.
I didn't have an interrupt available.
Your life is mine. Gather yourself. Your pain, my pleasure. I'll staunch the bleeding. I'll take that. Let's drink from this.
Cook 'em. Come on, done. Boom.
Stay here and recover.
It is nice that, like, I'm not gonna say these can't kill me, but I've definitely leveled up and geared up enough to where, like, these still, it's just a more matter of, like, I just damage check. I need higher damage on these, but I'm still able to kill everything, you know, fairly quickly, and it doesn't,
Life is mine.
I don't have to worry about things really killing me too much anymore, which is a blessing.
your side. My eyes on you.
Easy work. What'd we get? We don't get nothing for killing that rare.
Your pain, my pleasure. Now strike.
We still cooking. We still making stuff happen.
Your life is mine.
My guild too ended up doing 4 out of 7 heroic this week, so I missed it on Thursday because I was out of town. But it'll be nice to get those kills come Tuesday. I'm gonna have to be on my A game.
I'll take that. Now strike. Stay here and recover. Your life is mine. My eyes on you.
Get him, let's go. And we just got one more of these to kill, and then we are
I'll take
ready to kill the boss, hopefully, unless it wants me to do another task.
Gather yourself. Your pain, my pleasure.
It went that way. I need to go this way. What's up, Corey? She made it. She made it to the live.
My eyes on you.
You know how we do when we're putting in the work. We're crushing it. so far, trying to. Doing a delve right now, and then we'll try to do a nice dungeon. Just gotta find one that has a tank already. Damn, now what? Speak with Commander Koroth, receive a blessing. Spar with Commander Lightblood.
Your life is mine. I'll staunch the bleeding. I'll take that. My eyes on you. Your pain, my pleasure.
Alright. Making sure I didn't lose all my skills over the weekend, you know what I'm saying?
Stay here and recover. Now strike.
I was looking at the wrong thing. I wasn't even looking at a fucking... I was reading off a quest list, not the delve list. This should be pretty easy then, because that means we are... This is a pretty quick one then. I like it. Alright. 3 seconds. Let's do this.
Gather yourself. Pesky magic. I'll take that. I'll take that.
I'm just saying I can't do that. I don't understand. What the fuck is going on?
Don't waste
Ooh.
this.
Don't want to get cooked there. Almost did. That's a deadly thing right there.
Get rid of that. Your pain, my pleasure. I'll take that.
I'm down. Terrible DPS on this.
Stay here and recover. Your life is mine. Gather yourself. I'll take that. I'll take that. Be quicker next time. My eyes on you. I'll be more helpful now.
Easy work. Easy work. Alright. How we do that. Good job, team. Got some hero Dawn Crest, Gilded Stash. Nice, nice. This is why delves are nice, though. Then you get all of these crazy stuff.
I'll be more helpful now.
And then, can we get something good? I don't even know if we can get anything good from here, actually. I think it's more about just freaking, use it anytime. Guarantee that you'll have a hidden trove at the end of your next tier delve. And then, void damage and... the companion has a chance to gain Sanctive Blessing through combat as well as slaying by slaying foes. Elite enemies grant 10. Each blessing grants 1% increased healing and damage upon reaching 30. Your companion converts 60% of their current health into an orb absorb shield that increases blessing bonuses while active. And then I have this. I just want that to be max, honestly. That. GG, that's how we do. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go pee, and then I'm going to I'm gonna turn this light on, go to the bathroom, and then I'll be right back. Yeah. All right, we back, gang, we back. Yeah. We back. So that was the first time doing that delve, and then dungeons, find a group. Hopefully we can find one quick. Let's see. Messiah Caverns. Got a healer and a tank. Don't know what OCE means, but it'd be fire getting that. Magister's Terrace. Algathar, haven't done that big of one yet, but shouldn't be too difficult. You know the vibes, back like I never left. Sour Caverns, 11. There's Sauron. I got another fast. Let's see, plus 15. Need to work up to that. Nexus point. Looking for tank. Dang, Nexus point. I already got DPS. Seriously, all these have, like, tanks are the most needed. Always. It's the hardest thing is finding a tank. $14 plus. Well, let me get in that one. Come on, I'm right here. Just sucks because, like, I want to do stuff. I don't want to sit here and wait for dungeons, but, like, if I join one that's just DPS, I'll be waiting forever. Ah, such a bummer. It's so hard to get tanks in heals. 9, we got an Algathar Academy with the tank already. 9. That's got a really good trinket at the end. It'll be fire to get. Come on, accept me. Let me get in there. And then I haven't done, some of these I haven't done, you know. I really need to watch the videos for all these and do them all. It's been slacking. Damn, let's go. I was just about to say, if I don't get accepted here in a second, dude, I'm gonna just go do delves. I got time for all this crap. But we did get accepted. W in the chat. Easy little +5, nothing crazy. Easy work. So let's do this. Oh, look at that. I got a quest to turn in.
Oh, what pleasure will you bring me today? Just the Azerothian I've been looking for.
Alright, now we're just waiting on a tank. Which sometimes can be a pain, but normally it's not once you got a healer, so it shouldn't be too bad. And then what is the delve that I haven't done yet? Midnight. Parhelion Plaza. Let's look that up. Where is the Parhelion Plaza delve? Looks like it is in silver, in, what's it called? I can't even talk. In this area, whatever it's called. But it's not. Darkway. The west side of the Isle of Quildonis or whatever. I don't see it. Maybe it's not out yet. I don't know. Images. Yeah, maybe it's not out yet. Thought it was out. Parhelion Plaza, yeah. So I guess it's not out yet. Not that it matters. Oh man, they gotta get rid of that trinket. 158. Sheesh. Alright, come on, tank. Bless us. We need to be blessed with the tank. Bless us with the tank, yeah. Bless us with the tank, yeah. Bless us with a tanky, tanky, tank, tank. We just need a tanky, tanky, tank, tank. Come on. Any second now. Come on, tank. +5 will boost it up a little bit. Should take me over 1,000. Come on. Come on, bruh. Alright. We're waiting. In the meantime, let's watch a Sky Reach Mythic Guide while we wait for a tank.
everyone, Tactics here with more Midnight Dungeon Guide content, where this
So
time
enjoy
I'll be
the
taking you through the revamped Warlords of Draenor dungeon Skyreach, discussing everything that has changed and how I recommend you handle the trash and bosses, all of which is sponsored by the great people over at Godforge, you can learn more about by clicking the link pinned down in the comments below. Let's just dive right into the guide though, starting with the trash you're going to face leading up to the first boss. One of the more common mobs are the soaring
Don't care
chakram
about the
masters, and these guys will
mobs.
just
I'll
occasionally
survive
throw
that.
out ricocheting chakrams at people for down and engage players, which is a fairly simple. After making your way up to a platform and clearing it, Ranjit will jump down and engage players, which is a fairly simple single phase encounter that has a fair bit of dodging. To start, Gale Surge will target 2 random players and deal a hit of nature
Yeah, I
damage.
think I've
that
done
knocks
this one
them
actually
back
on
and
Mythic
forms a
0,
wind
but
orb
it
at their
doesn't count
location
towards
for 1 minute that you will need to avoid.
actual
I recommend
Mythic.
rotating around the room in a circle here, dropping these orbs off behind you such that you don't get knocked into either an existing orb or off the edge of the platform. On top of the damage that Gale Surge does, healers will also need to be prepared for the Fan of Blades cast, which applies a bleed to your entire group. So again, bleed cleanses can be quite good, otherwise you need to use things like group defensives or healing cooldowns. When it comes to dodging, there are 2 main things to be aware of on top of the previously mentioned wind orbs. First is the wind chakram, which is thrown out in a line towards a random player and then returns to the boss, dealing heavy damage to anyone it hits. Make sure everyone is watching the arrow that appears underneath the boss and moves out of the path, as this can easily kill you in a single hit. Final ability is Chakram Vortex, which the boss casts at full energy and does an AoE in the center of the room, which then spawns a line of tornadoes that rotate in alternating directions for 20 seconds. These deal a moderate hit of damage and knock you upwards if they contact you, so you want to make sure you're avoiding them on top of all those previously mentioned abilities, which isn't too difficult as long as you're to the boss, dealing heavy damage to anyone it hits. Make sure everyone is watching group defensives or healing cooldowns. When it comes to dodging, there are 2 main things to be aware of on top of the previously mentioned wind orbs. First is the wind chakram, which is thrown out in a line towards a random player and then returns to the boss, dealing heavy damage to anyone it hits. Make sure everyone is watching the arrow that appears underneath the boss and moves out of the path, as this can easily kill you in a single hit. Final ability is Chakram Vortex, which the boss casts at full energy and does an AoE in the center of the room, which then spawns a line of tornadoes that rotate in alternating directions for 20 seconds. These deal a moderate hit of damage and knock you upwards if they contact you, so you want to make sure you're avoiding them on top of all those previously mentioned abilities, which isn't too difficult as long as you're avoiding the part of the arena where the waves of tornadoes converge, which you can see when they initially spawn. Once
Easy fight.
Once you've defeated all the solar constructs, you can take on Arachnath, which is a stationary boss that has a 5-yard AoE underneath him due to the defensive protocol ability, so you want to do your best to stay out of that.
Okay.
You're supposed to make sure that they stay in melee at all times, otherwise the boss will just spam Blast Wave, which will likely wipe your group. The main mechanic of this fight revolves around the lesser constructs along the edges of the room, which will begin to channel energize beams in sets of 3 towards the boss that will heal it if they contact it, and grant stacks of solar infusion. Non-tank players want to make sure that they intercept these beams to prevent that from happening. Just be aware that they do deal a fair amount of damage, so watch your health and be ready with things like defensives and health potions. After 12 seconds, this channel ends, and the constructs will shoot out a heat exhaustion frontal, which you want to make sure that you are ready to avoid, stepping under the boss if needed. When it comes to tanks, you'll be targeted by the fiery smash line attack throughout this fight.
Bro, where's
so
the tanks at?
Pointing this away from
God,
the
this is what I'm
active
talking
constructs
about.
that other players can safely soak. Plus, make sure that you step out of the effect yourself, as it is entirely avoidable and deals massive damage to anyone it hits. Last up, when the boss reaches full energy, they'll cast Supernova for big AoE damage, increased by 5% for every stack of solar infusion, meaning it's doubly important to ensure those energized beams all get soaked, and if you ever miss some, then you want to make sure you put a group defensive on this cast. After Arachnath is down, you can head up the stairs.
Very easy. Still waiting on a freaking tank.
That brings us to the 3rd boss in Rukran, which is another stationary boss, so tanks will once again need to remain in melee the entire time in order to prevent lethal group damage, but there is one exception to that, which we'll cover later. On top of that, there's a pretty nasty tank buster in Burning Claws, but also applies a dot, so you want to make sure that your defensive not only covers the initial hit, of the ability, but also the entire dot duration if possible. For everyone else, your main focus will be the Sunbreak ability, which is a hit of group damage and then spawns a Sunwing Phoenix under a random player, which then fixates someone while dealing constant pulsing fire damage to your party. This can get out of hand quickly, especially if you let one live until the next one spawns, so DPS will want to swap to these ASAP and nuke them down. Something to keep in mind, though, is that these mobs don't truly die. Instead, they turn into an egg at 0 health, which will cause them to resurrect if you kill another Sunwing on top of it. So you need to make sure that you are killing these mobs apart from each other, using things like knockback, stuns, or even just kiting them away from eggs as needed. Finally, when the boss hits full energy, they reposition and begin to cast Searing Quills, which does massive damage to anyone within line of sight of the channel. So your whole group, including your tank, want to make sure that they hide behind the central pillar. Just make sure that your tank does get back to the boss shortly after that channel finishes, as if they're too slow, they'll be considered out of melee, and that'll trigger that heavy group damage I mentioned earlier. So let's just jump straight into the final boss, who again only engages players once you've cleared the entire platform. As for their abilities, first you want to keep an interrupt rotation on the tank targeted Solar Blast cast, and tanks be ready to use a defensive if there's ever one that's going to go off, particularly if it overlaps with you having Scorching Array. This ability will target 3 players of your group at a time, dealing a hit of fire damage and a 5-second dot to them.
Bro, come on, where's the tanks? This is nuts. We're just waiting here, gang. We're literally just waiting for a tank to show up. Well, we got, even this sucks, even with the healer, it's like tanks are 100% the least available. Maybe it's a sign I should create a tank, but I have no idea how to tank, and I don't even know, learning a whole new class, I'm good on that, but you know, it is what it is. What the heck? We're ready for it.
Them before picking 3 new targets, so healers will need to stay on top of this, and you may need to be ready to use a defensive if you're targeted multiple times in a row. Being able to target swap remains important in this encounter, as well as cast down causes a Solar Zealot to grab a random player and slowly drag them off the edge of the platform, so you need to swap and kill it before this happens. Beware that many CCs don't actually work on these mobs, but stuns do, so use them to help slow these mobs down and allow you to cleave the boss at the same time. If you're the target of this ability, indicated by a purple arrow above your head, you can also help by running as far away from the edge as possible, which ends up being near the entrance of the room. Just be careful not to hug the wall here, as sometimes that causes the mob to bug out and just immediately drag you closer to the center of the room, which obviously limits the time your group has to free you. Last up, at full energy, the boss will target a player with Lens Flare, this time displayed with a red arrow above your head, which causes a giant laser to chase you for several seconds, dealing massive damage if it hits you and leaving behind a trail of flames. The target want to make sure that they run away from the group here so they don't cleave their friends, using mobility spells if they have them to safely outrun that beam while placing the puddles towards the outside edge of the platform. Note that the initial hit of this beam is actually...
And then there goes the healer. And there goes the healer, gang. Golly. What a bummer. Tanks really are, like, maybe I should make a tank and try to learn it, but man, I really don't want to have to learn another freaking character. I'm just trying to get good at freaking this crap. SMH. Healer left, so now it's just back to 3 DPS.
Very difficult to avoid unless you're on a high mobility class that reacts very quickly, so it may be a good idea to Trail of Flames. The target want to make sure that they run away from the group here so they don't cleave their friends, using mobility spells if they have them to safely outrun that beam while placing the puddles towards the outside edge of the platform. Note that the initial hit of this beam is actually very difficult to avoid unless you're on a high mobility class that reacts very quickly, so it may be a good idea to commit a defensive here if you're the target, just to help in case you get hit by that first tick. In terms of positioning, I recommend tanking the boss by the half moon near the entrance of the arena, with the target of cast down stepping just behind the boss for a max distance flight, while also being near the boss for cleave. Top of that, lens flare targets can then either run left or right, depending on where there's existing quickly, so it may be a good idea to commit a defensive here if you're the target, just to help in case you get hit by that first tick. In terms of positioning, I recommend tanking the boss by the half moon near the entrance of the arena, with the target of cast down stepping just behind the boss for a max distance flight, while also being near the boss for cleave. Top of that, lens flare targets can then either run left or right depending on where there's existing fire, and just stack it up on the edges of the platform. That is it for this video though. Hopefully
All right, that's easy. Easy work. All right. I guess we're leaving this group too. This is the second group I've had to leave because we just can't get a can't catch a break. Nobody wants to join an all DPS thing, I guess. So off we go, do another delve. Yeah, I don't need to do a tier 11. Ah, bummer though. I do tier 11, what increases? What do I get? Gilded stash. And what disappears? The gilded stash. Oh, so I have to do an 11. That's right. I have to do an 11 to get the gilded stash. And then we can use this. Always forget about this campfire too. It gives you a nice little buff if you eat for 10 seconds.
One moment.
And yeah, off we go, back to doing this.
Baladash, Malinore.
I take care of this, let's do it. What are we doing? Light and void threats eliminated.
Stay here and recover. I'll take that. Your life is mine.
And if you didn't know, gang, by the way, Jesus is king. Just want this guy say that, you know what I'm saying? This guy say that.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Your pain, my plan. Now strike!
And I gotta, oh, I didn't even see that other stuff yet. And I gotta clear out some light bloom crates and where's that? We got a Sanctum security panel activated, wherever the heck that is.
Stay here and recover. Your life. My eyes on you.
Alright, pets, you got that. Let's go. If in doubt, do a freaking bountiful delve, know what I'm saying? And how close am I to being maxed out of these powerful keys? Almost maxed.
Gather yourself. I'll take that. I'll staunch the bleeding. Now strike!
Easy work, let's go. Then we got another one. I want a Valera or Valera, whatever your name is. Get these interrupts. Now we're blocked. There we go.
I'll take that. My eyes on you.
Dubs. Always gotta mine that shit too. Gotta get as much money as I can get. I definitely need more money. I'm still broke. One of these days here soon, I'm gonna spend like the whole day just grinding out mining and herb lore. Get back up to like 100, 200, or 100k. Probably won't get 200k. That's a big stretch, but.
Your life is mine.
I just let my pets kill stuff while I'm sitting here mining. All good game, let's do it. Alright, we out.
Your pain, my pleasure. My eyes on you. Stay here and recover. I'll take that.
Alright, one more. We just need to kill more stuff. We need to get one more box.
Take darkness shields you.
Oh my goodness. Where the heck did that come from?
Gather yourself. Now strike. I'll staunch the bleeding.
No, pet died. That's funny. I didn't heal my pet. Didn't care.
My eyes on you.
Easy work. That's all we gotta do is, yeah, kill more of these things. So I don't forget, I go ahead and mine this.
Stay here and recover. Your life is mine. Now strike.
Easy.
I'll take that. Gather yourself.
I'm gathering myself. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Also, shout out to everybody hanging out, man. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
What a blessing it is to have you all in the stream watching. It means a ton, for real.
My eyes on you.
Three corrupted Umbra roots. Of course it's gotta be an elite. I like it.
Your life is mine.
Oop.
Be bolder.
Solid.
Stay here and recover.
Pay attention, Logan. I'm getting too cocky. Not paying attention. Are you kidding me?
Gather yourself.
How these things got so much freaking health? What the heck?
I'll take that. quick enough. Now strike. Your pain, my pleasure.
Dude, what a pain. Those things are whack, dude.
Your life is mine. Stay here and recover. Be bolder. I'll staunch the bleeding. Gather yourself. Not quick enough. My eyes on you.
These things are brutal, dude. What are these things? These are almost, these might as well be bosses. Like, these are stupid.
Your pain, my pleasure.
These things are stupid. Oh. But it's okay. I digress.
I'll staunch the bleeding. I'll take that. Gather yourself.
Can you drop some hearts, Blair? Come on.
Stay here and recover.
I only got so many freaking interrupts.
Your life is mine. Now strike. That's much better.
Oh, whoa. That was the boss? No wonder. It was just 3 separate bosses. I was like, bro, this is ridiculous. I got to do all this. Whoa, look at that. The first time doing that, that's what we got. Just got an achievement. Freaking purple Nemesis Strongbox. Let's go.
My loyalties are my own.
Dub, is that actually better? It's down a lot of... Oh, we got that's a hero piece. That's freaking legendary. We actually did get a nice piece. Did we just get two two better pieces or no? Just one. What is that? Alright, we need... Yeah, that's, you know, that's +9 item level. I just lose some critical strike and haste. But it's way better. And I just keep getting... I keep getting all these... Oh, neck crack. Freaking, things that aren't as good for what I need. I need to get... Well, this one, I don't know. See. Yeah. After 25 seconds of combat, party members and Valeria deal 6% more damage and healing. I need to get that upgraded. That's movement speed. But it does get me haste. This is 6% chance to deal 1% of the target's maximum health as additional holy damage for mandate. What's up, Stormy? Yeah, where you been? Where you been, buddy? My kitty's in here. Alright, just give me 1 second and I'll be ready to get going again. Gotta turn off this fucking... Gotta turn off this charger. Let's see. Increases agility. Yeah, it's like that's just the best one for healing right now. I think. Yeah. I prefer those healing ones. I just need them to be better. Just what I like, I guess. And then now we need to... Now we're out of coffer keys, but if we do 3 world quests or just however many, if we just max out the shards, then we can do another Bountiful Delve, and that'll be the last one I'm thinking that we'll do for the week, unless there's a point to do more. Because that didn't even take me up an item level, which sucks, but it's okay. Still pretty solid because that is hero, and I could actually upgrade that. So let me get this freaking herb. What the fuck on it? Let's see what easy world quest can we do. These are all easy, it seems. I think. Dude, what the fuck? Oh, let's get that one.
The Shadow God's machinations continue in spite of our best efforts. Disrupt their operations.
Easy work. It's happening, gang. I'm starting to get all this freaking... I'm starting to get my mouse all greasy from sweat. It's happening. The thug life. What am I stuck on? Alright, how many... Should've just killed that one in the first place. Probably would've got me enough. Bam. Look at that. Worked. Easy work. Oily. Oily hands. Alright. What did they get me? Did they give me any copper key shards? No, it did not. That one will get me some copper keys. Dude, what's up, James? Good to hear from you, my man. That spaghetti sounds fire, dude. I'm always down for spaghetti, so hope that's a good meal, bro. You got me jealous. That sounds great. We had some Panda Express earlier. Panda Express is always banging too. Can't go wrong with some Panda. Can't go wrong with some Panda. Or some spaghetti, though. Dude, I had some of the craziest barbecue in Texas. Best barbecue I've ever had in my life. For sure. And that's like one that I can guarantee. Dude, let's go. Let's freaking go. We just got a gift membership from my man James. Absolute legend. That's how it's done. That's how it's done, gang. Everybody watching, follow suit. That's how it's done. That's what everybody should do to support, and I appreciate. But James, the OG, let's go. Let's freaking go. That got me hyped, dude. Stay consistent. Consistency wins 100% of the time. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good question. I don't know.
Honored to meet you.
That's a good question. I don't know.
How dare you?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because you weren't a member yet? I don't know. That's interesting. Word, I only got one hero item. Boom. Get this up twice. Three times, I mean. Let's go. That's lit.
Stay vigilant.
And we got up an item level. Let's go. We are still... Dude, I can't believe we still don't have a good necklace. Oh my goodness. I'm just realizing that. We still have one blue item. What the heck? Oh my goodness, what the heck, gang? I still can't believe that. Like, what? We have to get a new necklace soon. Oh my goodness. That's almost unreal. Yeah, James is the freaking OG, man. I'm always hyped when you hop in here. Makes me happy. Makes me very happy. Yeah, create these auctions and it's like a buyer has already been found. A buyer has been found. A buyer has been found. That's crazy. That's the best thing about having herbalism and mining as your professions. I don't know how else you make money in World of Warcraft if you don't have herbalism and mining as your professions. Like, I just don't understand how you make money in this game if you don't have that. Alright, so we're gonna go get 50 more copper keys over here. And then we just gotta see what else we can get some copper keys from. I'd like to do one more delve. since these dungeons ain't nobody's freaking jumping in these dungeons. Whenever I jump into a group, nobody jumps in, man.
My Farstriders cannot hold back the light bloom forever. Cut down anything you can.
Frugal, my man. Haven't talked to you in a bit. Appreciate that very much. I just really want to keep up the momentum and just continue to do my very best that I can to be following Christ, you know. I really appreciate that. Like, big time. Definitely a step in the right direction, but as we all know, you know, it's just a process, and we can only take it day by day and do my best to stop worrying about things I can't control, you know, and just trust that everything's going to work out, because everything is not in my control. It's in God's control. It's that true saying, you know, it's that song, Jesus Take the Wheel. It's like, truly, let Jesus take the wheel. There ain't nothing you can do about it. You can want certain goals to happen, but ultimately you just have to trust that it's all going to work out in the timeline God has planned, and ultimately some things that you want might not be right for you, and maybe that's why you're not getting it. And that's something that's hard to accept, but something that we need to remember. Alright, world quest complete.
You've given us some
Give me
breathing
those freaking,
room. For that, you have my thanks.
those crests. Nice. Then let's hop over here, do this world quest. Where's that thing at? Let me get a mount from this guy. There's still a few, another rare mount that can drop randomly from these mobs, so let me get that. I'm down for it. We got 50 coffer keys. We didn't get a mount, but that's okay. We got 50 coffer keys. Almost maxed out. What else was I going to? I was going to this world quest real quick. If I could find another rare, maybe I could get some more coffer keys from that. Because I need one more stack of 50 and I will be maxed out for the week. I will just touch again on the baptism though. It was a freaking blessing. It was such a cool event that I went to in Texas, and man, so fun, honestly. But it ended so fast, you know. I mean, it was only a day and a half, so it was like I left, and before I knew it, it was over with, and I was headed back to Florida. But I met a lot of incredible people and made some good connections, and I'm just excited. Excited to be on this journey. I definitely wanted to this year get baptized, but it was definitely on my bucket list or to-do list or whatever. I don't want to call it a bucket list because I don't know. But either way, it was definitely something that I wanted to get done this year. And yeah, I wasn't expecting that to happen this weekend. And I really expected, like if you would have asked me a bunch of things what I expected, that wouldn't have been one of them. You know, it was a Christian conference I went to for like a group of men, just to become stronger in the word and in faith and everything. And so it was something that I knew what I was going to, of course, but I didn't think or expect that to happen, or that was going to happen at all. And it was really cool. Feel blessed, beyond blessed. Yeah, dude, very cool surprise. And it was like the last thing that I did, you know, because like so like I heard like on that day, I knew that it might be possible, just because that was like, you know, they had that tub out there, and I was like, what's this for? And they're like, if anybody wants to get baptized by the end of the day, I was like, they were like, you know, we're gonna do it. So I knew I was gonna have it done by the beginning of Saturday, you know. But yeah, it just ended up being like the last thing that happened of the day after you know, going through all the other stuff that went on. And then, you know, that was pretty much what wrapped up the whole event. Was if anybody wants to get baptized, we're gonna do that now. And it was just cool doing it, you know. And it's one of those things too where it's like the whole event basically, it just was a big amount of like getting uncomfortable and like becoming stronger as a man, and really opened my eyes to a lot of things. And it's just a new chapter, you know. I'm definitely not perfect. I'm definitely not, you know, I'm definitely gonna sin again. Like there's no way that I'm trying to act like I'm perfect or I got it all figured out. But the only thing I can say for sure is that I'm grateful it happened, and it all happened for a reason, you know? What a blessing. Alright, I'm going to do 2 more world quests, and I'm going to do this Bountiful Delve right here. And in a second, as soon as I get to this next delve, I'm going to go pee. Or get to this next world quest, I'm going to go pee. Maybe I'll do it first. Might as well do it first. But then afterwards, I gotta go pee for sure.
Our bees favor bloodthirsty insects from the leech bog. Help us gather more for the hunt.
This will be an easy one anyways. We are going to max out mining and herbalism soon too, which is also a blessing. Where is that? Ooh, nice.
Many thanks.
Bam, easy work.
You saved this old man a lot of work and a lot of bug bites.
Alright, and then let's go down to this one real quick, because this one is gonna get me 1,000 gold. And we can get some more money right here. Making progress, big time. Shout out to everybody watching, as always, beyond grateful. And just make sure to subscribe, and remember, you can always become a member of the channel if you would like to support. I would be beyond grateful.
You any good at hunting?
Keep forgetting we have a job tomorrow and Thursday, or tomorrow and Tuesday, for junk removal. Make that money, dog.
Not bad.
Easy work.
Fresher than what the furball trade with us. Accept this as the Raventus thanks.
Alright, now I'm gonna finally go pee. And then do this Bountiful delve. Then I'll finish that prey. I don't know, maybe I'll finish that tomorrow. Maybe, who knows? Tier 11, boom, boom, boom. 3 out of 4 looted. Damn, 2 copper keys. Thought I was only gonna get 1. Let's go.
Stay away from the voodoo.
Alright, I'll be right back. Bathroom break and crush this time. We got that job tomorrow with Nick, right? And then the other one is the other 2 are Tuesday? Yeah. And are we gonna get the box truck tomorrow? Yeah, we're gonna reserve the U-Haul. Hopefully we can pick it up sooner, maybe. Just depending on what time we get done with Nick, because there's no point to make 2 trips. Sounds good.
Yeah, the other two jobs are Tuesday.
I know, but we're picking up the box truck tomorrow, though, right?
Yeah, tomorrow evening.
That's what I'm saying, though. If we do Nick's job, it doesn't make sense to drive all the way home and then drive all the way back to Utah.
Yeah, but we reserve it for like 24 hours and then...
I don't know. I'm just trying to, hopefully we can, you know, not have to make 2 trips. Because we're already going to be down that way. Can you make Valera drop a new campfire? I don't know why she drops that shit at the beginning of the dungeon. Alright, what we gotta do? X-stick, use on some cursed frogs.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Your life is mine. Let me get rid of that. I'll take that.
By the way, gang, we back, you know what I'm saying? You already probably knew that, but we back, we back.
I wouldn't cross me if I were you. I'll take that. Be bolder. Stay here and recover.
I'm so bad at missing these interrupts. Not that it really matters on these things, but...
I'll staunch the bleeding. Now strike! Your pain, mine. Gather yourself. Take strength from this. Darkness sealed you. I'll take that.
Hey, Sonny.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Gather yourself.
Dude, what is that? Why does that keep happening? No way. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. What a noob. Can't believe I just died on that. I got puss. That's pretty outrageous right there. Jumped right into it.
here and recover. Your life is mine.
Wild sauce that I died on that.
Gather yourself. My eyes on you. I'll take that.
Ah, what a noob. Got murked.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Your pain, my pleasure. Now strike!
And I'm right where I need to be in terms of killing the boss, so I just need to find some more frogs. We got some frogs over here where I died. No, we don't. Apparently I'm in combat, but I'm not. Oh, I already got the frogs. Dope.
Gather yourself. I'll take that. Be bolder. My eyes on you. Stay here and recover. Don't waste this. I'll staunch the bleeding. Your pain, my pleasure. Your life is mine.
Crushing, gang. We're crushing. Crushing! And then we just gotta kill 8 more percent
Precious gifts from the earth.
bosses or mobs or whatever the frick. Which should be good after this.
I'll take that. Don't waste this. Stay here and recover.
Dude, where do these keep coming from? Am I missing like a freaking cast or something? Like, what the heck? And wild. And why can't I talk to this frog? What's up with this frog? Oh, whoa. Alright, gang. Well, here we do it. Here we go.
I'll staunch the bleeding. Your life is mine. I'll take that. Not quick enough. Gather yourself. Stay here and recover. Your pain, my pleasure. I'll staunch the bleeding.
I still can't believe I died on that easy mob.
Much better.
But that was easy.
One moment.
What is that? Bam.
My loyalties are my own.
I wonder if I'm ever gonna get a freaking necklace, man. Golly, I just need a better neck so bad. This is crazy. One more coffer key. Maxed out on shards. And turn in a delve quest. Alright, let's go turn this in. It's 9:30, so I think we's gonna call it. Let me look at something. Oh, passing it. I'm passing it. Yeah. Let me try to sell some stuff real quick. Like literally, as soon as I create the auction, it's like a buyer has been found. It's like, I like it.
All that I worked for, gone.
Alright, I just got a freaking satchel. Let me get a freaking necklace out of this, dude. Oh my goodness, and I did. Finally. What a way to end it. What a way to end the night, dude. We actually got it. Wowski wowskers. And that literally took me up another item level. 258 item level, dude. Woo! Now I can freaking put... Oh no, what the heck? Oh my goodness, I've been waiting for that. A while. No way, dude. That's what I'm saying. Finally. We unlocked, you know, so now we're done with Veteran Crust, and we got Midnight Epic, which is what I needed to get. Which I knew I was going to get that as soon as I got rid of that purple, or that blue necklace. Wow. My goodness gracious.
The skies called to me.
My goodness gracious. That's why I never freaking, put a socket in it. Because I was like, there's no way I'm going to freaking do that. Just no way. That's a dub.
May we all find what we seek.
And then, let's see, hero is what I'm at. And that's what only thing I can upgrade to 5/6, so that's almost maxed out too. And then...
Go carefully.
So many possibilities.
Collect 10 veterans. What do I need now? I need Champion Dawncrists.
Skies and strong winds.
So Champion Dawncrists are the only thing I need now.
Be bold. Be true. We are united in purpose.
Dang, I shouldn't even have done that. Well, I guess I don't even know. Dude, what is going on with Blizzard and this stuff, dude? Holy Christ.
This world is vast and wondrous.
What brings you here? Farewell.
Punches, lucky doos and root. Oh, I have just the thing, Wanderer. I have many lucky doos. You like?
Ah, now let me turn my add-ons back on. It's just so annoying, dude. I'm hyped though that we got that necklace, man. That's crazy. And yeah, dude, that puts the 258 item level, so we went up what, 2 item levels in this freaking stream? Think so. And now we're fully perfect. Perfect. Now we're fully purple. Yeah, 256. Yeah, I was 256 before I started this. Absolute dub in the chat. And now, let's see, the only thing I still need to buy is I need to get my leg enchant and then chest enchant. Let's see, helmet is done, shoulders are done. Need a chest enchant. I need a weapon enchant because I think I'm using a different weapon than I was.
My goods are one of a kind.
Enchant weapon, 13k. Chest is 22k. Leg enchant is apply to your kit. Boom. Okay, I didn't say fucking buy 9 billion of them. Alright, so we still need to get a new weapon enchant and chest enchant. That'll be solid. And then we are getting there. We are gearing up good. 258 item level. Fucking dubs. Dubs in the chat when everything sells at the auction house and I get everything tomorrow. I'll probably make a few grand, so that'll be solid. But I really do need to spend a day here soon. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know, but it's so nice gearing. I don't want to, but I do need to spend a day and literally just farm gold because I need to get up to like 50 to 100k. Big time, so I'm not always scrounging around again. But with that being said, gang, we out of here. God bless everyone. And I hope everybody has a freaking incredible night. Make sure to subscribe. If you want to support the channel, you can become a member. And I can't thank everybody enough for hanging out. It means the world to me. And we will see you on the next stream. Later, gang. Peace. And remember, Christ is King. God is great. And if you ever want to talk about it,